Now I have to play the soul guitar. Echiwatompulira chinuma amagulu nagera gafamba
I will be your launch moderator. I'll make some fun and please make sure you laugh. Okay, so relax, calm down. Switch off emails, data, whatever. There's no Wi-Fi here. Switch off your data. If you came with your wife, your girlfriends, but relax. We are not in the field. I know your safety, people, and health and what. Nobody's getting accidents. Okay? Okay, so it's obvious that you are people that do safety assessment. If we get problems on that, I also want to inform you that we did safety drills to this place, and the place is safe for you. You know, yes, the place is safe for you. So because I know you're looking around, this is good. How long has it been here? Are we not crashing into another event down there? But ladies and gentlemen, it's an evening for you to relax. It's been a long year. It's been a long year. I remember when this year started, I mean, we were on the front by France. Will Uganda handle properly that oil thing? And then the heat was on you and the pressure. Please present those assessments. Are we ready? Are you sure? You know, every company was doing defense. And thank you so much. So we appreciate the job that you're doing, wherever you're doing it. Thank you so much. So we know that's a great job. And then the other thing is, this thing was not our thing, safety. You can do it when we get accidents, we'll deal with them. You know. So thank you so much that you're pioneering a wonderful thing that is actually driving development for our country. So I'm told that it's also of your ethic to always do a safety drill before you do anything. Allow me to invite Derek to do a safety moment. Let me also inform you that there are a lot of events happening here. So you have to make sure before you dance, you confirm if the music you're dancing to is being played here. There's a wedding there, there's a cocktail there.
Well, I appreciate that. That's actually part of the safety movement as well. Briefing them about the events that are around here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this opportunity to take us through the safety moment briefly. So today we don't expect to have a fire drill at this event. So whenever, if in case we hear there is an alarm, the evacuation route is the emergency route. It's just right at the balcony. There is a small gate in the right-hand corner. That's where we evacuate to. The emergency assembly point is just opposite the gates. So that's where we all converge from. I know we all know what to do. And then for those that want to take a call of nature, just at the entrance, there's a corridor, and you take the first turn on your right hand, and you go to the extreme end. There are those that are marked. There is both for gentlemen and for ladies. So I'm going to adjust like the MC told us. We have various events, so this is part of this as well. Make sure the music you're dancing to is ours. Thank you very much.
Oh, please give a round for David. Thank you so much for rocking that one, because we have only insured. If you got a problem dancing to this music, the insurance only covers to that. So if you dance the music down, you're not covered. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not to jump on the queue, but allow me to make a quick recognition. I know that there are a number of dignitaries here, but allow me to make a recognition of Honorable Margaret Ramshaija, workers' representative in the 11th Parliament, which runs from 2021 to 2026. Honorable notes. All right, so please clap. Yes, Honorable, thank you so much. We know that you're doing a great job in the 11th Parliament. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm told that a number of us skipped lunch so that you make sure that you're ready for this thing. The food is there. The food is there. So we're going to make it a little bit faster because we missed a bit of it. But then the other thing, where are you going? There's jam if you stay in Tanzania, there's jam. If you're going to the bypass, there's jam. There was an accident at the bypass, so I think part of the road is closed. Muziga is under construction. Where are you going? Why don't we just go in the morning? Okay, so allow me at this moment to invite the chairman of SHAU, Mr. Enoch Sesanga, and he will welcome us, do an official welcome remark to us, welcome us officially to this place, and tell us a bit of what is going to happen here. Is he here? Mr. Enoch? He's not here, but I know that he's got an assistant. Please clap for, this is now the boss of why we are here. And please, ladies, don't clap because I know you're not happy. Men, please clap for her. Please. Obviously, women are all in blue and black. Yeah, I mean, she's looking gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So,
Good evening, everyone. I would like to first apologize on behalf of the chairperson, Enoch Sesanga. He's just come from the field and he's a bit late, but he'll join us later. I'm Doreen Birunji and I'm his wife. I want to welcome everyone on our very first annual dinner for Safety, Health and Association of Uganda. I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Honorable Margaret Ramshaija, and our other guest speakers, Mr. George Mebaze and Mr. Wamboga Godfrey. You're welcome. I think most of us know why we are here. We are Safety and Health Association of Uganda. We've converged here to achieve our vision of the association. But before I talk about that, I want to acknowledge our sponsors. They are quite many. We have elegance certification. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. We have Total Energies. I don't know if they have a representative here. Thank you so much. We have Technology Research Network. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. We have Geotropic. I'm seeing their representative. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex. We have Nikosha. Thank you so much. We have Finance Consultancy. Thank you so much. I can see the representative here. We have KB's Consortium. I think they are out exhibiting, but the representative is here as well. We have Work and Health Consults. They are also out. Thank you so much. We have Chanel. I've seen the representative somewhere. Yes. Have I forgotten any sponsor? Oh, we have UETCA. Thank you so much for coming. It being our first dinner, I'm really, really grateful. Both as a member, as someone who has been on the organizing committee and as the vice chairperson of the association. Because it being the first one, we've really done a great job, haven't we? Yeah, and we've turned up in large numbers. So going back to why we are here, health and safety is part of us. And this is something I can't do alone as a person. I need you and you need us. So that is one of the reasons we formed the association. We've had many, we did start a long time ago. I think one of the interim president will talk about that, but the association didn't start a long time ago. It has been like 2-3 years, but we've really been progressing very well. We've had a number of members quite joining, and that shows that we are going in the right direction. It being the first dinner and we've had all these members and all these sponsors, it shows that we are really making a very big impact when it comes to health and safety. And this should not only take place in the companies we work with for all the work in. It can go back to our home places, our communities. What we have and what we know should as well impact the communities we live in. So without saying much and taking much of your time, I want to welcome everyone once again. Feel at home, and yes, this is Safety and Health Association of Uganda. Thank you so much.
Banange Obugado. So let us do this one thing. Let us be in class. You know, when a wonderful lady like that gives a speech, we give Obugado. I know the ladies will be like that. Anyways, so when I say SHAU, who can say our slogan? SHAU. Come on. For a what? For a what? For a safe and, so SHAU, for a safe and healthy nation. Honorable, government of Uganda spends, I think, the biggest budget on defense and health and others, and education. And most of the money we spend on health is kind of like being reactive. It has happened, we spend, but then we do not prevent. So this evening, how I wish you could create us a moment in Parliament, an accepting moment, you know, by SHAU. You know, because it's key. We've had members of Parliament crashing on the road. A number of them have died on the road, accidents. You know. So it would be a great moment to have Parliament, you know, reach a safety moment, possibly to help us to convene the ideas and intention into that direction. But this evening is convened by SHAU. Hey, I'm here along with you. By the way, it's a lobbying evening. It's a lobbying evening. Gordon was here, so when you come here to speak, please, you know, she's writing. Make sure you know, because when she goes back, she has already taken the first interview with SMART, but she also wants to know where you want things to change, improve. If the salaries, people are not recognizing you well, salary-wise, you can also inform, you know, so that we make sure you're well represented. So let me welcome our first now speech of the big sponsor from Petroleum Authority of Uganda. That is Mr. Joel Tumwe Kase. He's the manager of health and safety. Obugalo from Petroleum Authority of Uganda. These guys are doing great. You know, they're doing great. And I know that these are part of the agencies that have actually brought safety on the limelight. Some of us didn't know you guys were important. Until France was saying they should not touch anything until they show us they are ready to safely do. You know, so
thank you very much. Our guest of honor, the Honorable MP for Workers, the chairperson of SHAU, the vice chairperson, the president of SHAU. I think I saw on the agenda there's the president also. Okay. Members of SHAU, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, behalf of the Petroleum Authority of Uganda and on my own behalf, I want to thank you first for inviting the PAU to come to this dinner under the theme. I was told you have a theme, Building a Safer Tomorrow. Let me first express the appreciation of the PAU to the SHAU for creating this forum. This forum is key in championing and improving the safety culture in this country. This forum is critical for bringing the OSH community together to share knowledge, expertise, and experiences. For some of you, I want to first highlight the role of the PAU and the mandate of the oil and gas sector. Because some people, of course I saw that some of you have interacted within the sector, but most of you I have not. So I wanted to first share with you, give you a helicopter view of what we do in the PAU and what is the progress of the sector. At the PAU, our mandate is to regulate and monitor oil and gas activities. That is the upstream, which is exploration, development and production, and then midstream, which is development, which is midstream transportation, storage, pipeline transportation, and storage. The oil and gas sector has progressed a lot, and it continues to register critical milestones as we achieve towards first oil. You know, we are working very hard to achieving first oil by 2026. I think 2025, that is the government target. As you may be aware, we are drilling some wells in Tilenga. These are about 4 wells, and Kingfisher so far. There are 12 wells that have been drilled. This drilling commenced in January 2023 and June 2023, respectively. Then we have some exploration projects. I need to appreciate the difference between development and production, and then exploration. We have the Ngasa, we have Turako. Due to time, I will not go into all those details of the projects, but as we interact, I will give you the highlights. I want to focus on health and safety, which is the main aspect today. But of course, at the PA, as we regulate, our key mandate is to regulate health and safety in the oil and gas sector, but we work very closely with our sister government agencies, the Ministry of Gender, agencies like the Atomic Energy Agency for radioactive, there are many hazards with the radioactive materials, and many other government agencies. So, ladies and gentlemen, the oil and gas sector, and of course, generally, most of the workplaces, they have inherent hazards. And these hazards have potential to affect the health and safety of workers and the public. I normally categorize the hazards into 4 categories, that is the materials and products. Our materials and products are so flammable, most of them flammable, they are very toxic, and this presents a lot of hazards. We have the equipment and the processes, a lot of high pressure, a lot of high temperature. We have the working environment, and then we have human factors. As humans, we are a hazard, and we contribute the largest number of accidents in workplaces. So we have had some health and safety challenges in the sector, but so far, road safety is one of the key challenges we are facing. So far, it is one of the major causes of accidents. We have had a lot of some fatalities affecting both the community. Because if you have a rural area and you make all the roads and you have all this traffic coming through, it is a very, very key challenge we are facing. A lot of injuries to the community, a lot of some fatalities have been registered, and it is also a big concern. But of course, we have to appreciate that this is also a general problem in Uganda. So as we discuss health and safety here, we should not forget road safety. On average, they say we lose about 12 fatalities. We have about 12 fatalities per day. So that is one key challenge we are facing. And of course, we have had some other challenges in the sector. You know that the PAU, Petroleum Authority of Uganda, recently halted operations of a certain project, one of the projects in the sector, but the project later resumed, subject to implementation of adequate health and safety safeguards. So that transparency and the actions taken by PAU demonstrates the commitment we have to promote the health and safety in this country, to promote a safe culture and also build a safer tomorrow for the workplace, for the workforce and host communities. Then we have, of course, some of the key challenges ahead, which is to do with human factors. There have been very many complaints related to the conditions of the labor force. We have aspects to do with process safety, process and asset integrity, which are coming because when the sector starts and we have these flammable products coming, the oil and gas, that is a very, very important, a very, very key challenge which is coming. And you know, the accidents which involve flammable products in the sector, they rarely occur. But when they do occur, the consequences sometimes they are so catastrophic. If you see the Piper Alpha, you see Macondo, all these accidents that have happened throughout the world. To address these challenges, we need to have a concerted effort among the key stakeholders, which include the government institutions like us, the private sector, which are the business owners, and of course professionals and advocacy groups such as SHAU to improve the health and safety in Uganda. We need to create a conducive policy, legal and institutional framework to facilitate some reforms needed to improve the health and safety. And of course, these reforms, we need to hear your proposals on how we can improve health and safety. Of course, here I focus on the oil and gas sector, but we need to focus on the whole country in Uganda. Some of the proposals that, of course, I have interacted with many people that have been brought to my attention include the regulation of health and safety practitioners. This is not being done currently. Mandatory health and safety audits. We are doing some in the sector as a start. I have seen some of my friends here who have interacted with who do these audits. We have health and safety training, like safety passports. Before somebody goes to the field, for example, you need to have a certain training. Every worker, whether you are a mason, whether you are a plumber, so long as you're accessing a hazardous environment, which is with all our workplaces, like a passport, which somebody needs to be accredited to. But of course, as PAU, we can't force such a passport, but we need to have a consensus as stakeholders, and SHAU is one of the key stakeholders. Then other aspects include the use of third-party verification bodies and persons. For example, if somebody is checking the integrity of machines, you need to use independent third parties to do such assessments. So those are some of the proposals which have been brought to my attention and which I think we need to include in our legal framework, the OSH Act. In the petroleum sector, we have the petroleum HSE regulations. I want to encourage most of the colleagues to look at these regulations and also see what we can improve to enhance health and safety in the workplace. I have observed that some members and companies in this forum are active in the management of health and safety in the oil and gas sector. And of course, this is through employment. I've seen people who are employed in the companies you work with, people who do health and safety audits, people who do risk assessments, people who do fitness to work. Most of these companies, before you access a site, you need to do fitness to work examination, provision of PPE and tools, training and capacity building. I've seen companies which are offering good trainings, NEBOSH, ISO, vehicle inspection. In Fisher, because we're having a lot of accidents, there's an escarpment. It is very, very steep. So cars will reach and they lose it. The drivers were not trained adequately to mitigate the hazards related to it. So the company started doing vehicle inspections, and that is something we pushed. And I've seen some companies which are doing such work, emergency preparedness and response. Therefore, those opportunities that have been created in the sector, we need to, this forum, it can facilitate members to benefit from such opportunities, and of course create more prospects. If we can engage and people identify how we can create opportunities from the regulatory arm, it's something which we can promote. This needs consensus. As SHAU, you come in and put up proposals, these are things we can consider. So as I conclude, I want to thank SHAU for putting in place this forum, and I look forward to your initiatives in improving the health and safety culture in Uganda and the safer tomorrow, and of course the Petroleum Authority of Uganda, the indecent media, and I look forward to building a strategic partnership with you on how we can improve health and safety in the oil and gas sector, and of course in the country at large. I want to thank you, and I wish you a fruitful dinner and other interactions. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Joel. Ladies and gentlemen, please open the door for Joel. I don't know if it were not for PAU, when would I ever have known of safety? That's when I started hearing of safety. I told these guys are important people. But anyway, there was a time when Uganda's milk was banned from Kenya, and then it was standard. But when you read into the thing, it's what are you using for it was preservation and whatever, health and safety, right? So if you look at the cost of the accidents, if mitigated, let's say you present a cost of an accident that would happen and it costs $1 million, you're saving companies quite a lot with mitigation measures, right? So I think one of the huge task ahead of SHAU is to build a mindset of safety in Ugandans. And I was here lobbying, Honorable, that can we have a safety and health movement in Parliament by SHAU? Maybe every city, because I mean, how many of them have crashed into road accidents? Many, and so many things that we actually don't know. They run projects that crash onto people and they cost them their, political, aspirations. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are bottles on your tables. Open them, whichever. I could see some black bottles and dark bottles, and then there's you can see through water. Please enjoy. I want to ask, if you're not PAU, please use 5 minutes. Anyways, the next speech will come. The next short speech will come from EnviroServe. Please give a hand for EnviroServe. These people have done a good job. I don't know why I know them I don't know what they do, but I know them. Can we receive a speech from EnviroServe? So they've done a great job. I want to believe so, because I see them, and I think it's about environment. Sometime back we thought it was politics, and then some places started flooding.
Thank you so much. We are very happy to be here. My name is Nicholas Abenwaira. I'm the commercial manager. I have my colleague here.
Good evening, everyone. I see we're all having fun, and there is nothing as good as having fun in a safe environment. My name is Edwin Masigwa, and I'm a Sheikh representative for EnviroServe.
So that means commercial, we always move around with Sheikh people to make sure we can serve. Even as I speak here, I make sure that it comes to make sure that I am safe. So, as EnviroServe, there's nothing much we have to say to you. We're just here to remind you of our services and what we do, so that you keep us in your mind as you're trying to make sure that the environment is safe. So, just a few things of what we do. Just a recap. Some of you know us, some of you do not know us, and for those who do not know us, we want you to know us, and we actually invite you to come to our offices in Kampala online, and also to come to our landfill operations in Nyabasoga, Hoima. You're all welcome. Please, you just mention Nicholas and you'll be allowed to enter. So, we have lab services. We shall not take much time. If you have any questions, you will ask when you go back to sit, and my colleague will talk about the landfill.
Good evening again. very satisfying and comforting to see that safety is actually a multifaceted thing. It's not something you think you can thrive in alone. I'd love to take this opportunity to thank PAU. PAU has gone a long way in empowering people with knowledge. There's a narrative going around social media, petroleum, waste, people are not handling it well, but PAU is making an effort to see that they take people out there to see how it is that we do it. In our endeavor, like our slogan says, raising the West game. In our endeavor to raise the West game, we have an engineered landfill that sits on 100 acres with room for expansion. They are engineered in such a way that we have liners and more than 11 monitoring wells. These monitoring wells are meant to ensure that we have a base reading before we start putting waste into the landfill. After every month or after every 2 months, we go back and collect samples from those wells to see that there is no communication between the leachate, the water from the waste, and the underground water. So with all these practices and having regulatory bodies such as PAU putting stringent measures and NEMA, I feel like we have a very long way to go and the future looks extremely bright. I'm actually very amazed to know that this is our first SHAU dinner or get together, and the room is this full, brilliant, bright, vibrant faces that seem to be very enthusiastic about safety. I think it is a very, very good and commendable thing. I would love to ask you guys to give yourselves a hand of, like a big, warm hand clap for that. I don't want to say much, like the MC said, we only have 5 minutes up here because we're not PAU. But I hope I gave you enough information. Or if you're thirsting for more, you can come to Plot 9, Yusuf Lule Road. Or if you're zealous enough and you're eager enough to learn more, you can as well visit us in Masoga. We'll welcome you with open arms and we'll make sure you live with a truck full of knowledge. That's it for me.
That's for the hazardous waste disposal. But we also have the effluent treatment plant, also located in Yamasoga, for treatment of the effluent. Then we also have the oil carbon resorption unit. That's some good technology that separates the waste that is used to drill the oil from the waste itself, from the drilling waste. So we separate that, then we take back the oil for reuse, and the drilling waste is actually treated and disposed in a safe disposal manner. So besides that, we are certified ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and ISO 45001. So that means we are actually glad that we are associating with SHAU, and we actually want to do everything in a safely and responsible way. So in case of anything, you need anything for lab, sample testing, soil testing, water testing, and everything, please send me an email. I'll give you my email after this, and I'll be able to give you an offer. Thank you so much for inviting us here, and thank you for keeping the country safe. Forever, we shall always associate with SHAU. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you that 2024, SHAU is lining a very huge conference. And I know that somewhere along they will talk about it. But give a round to Envirosa. To some of us, when we are speaking, it sounds like chemistry, which we need to do, and some bit of mathematics of LM, which we saw our friends do. Because we used to share those classes and say, oh, next is this history class that we find math or nature. But well done. You're doing a great job. So there are people who want to hold Uganda at ransom, right? Because are we sure, do they have the technical people? I'm told that this room the place was not enough. You know, the cases that France was giving, you know, do they have the professionals? Can they handle? You know, look at all these people. Honorable. I think we need to take this to Parliament so that UK and their friends of France, they see that we have professionals, because that was the case. And then it was also funny how they would take one of our little girls, you know, and then they give her media visibility. She meets Macron, a young girl, and then she's speaking. Uganda can't handle oil. To be honest, well, they did call Joel, you know, but that young girl who knows nothing about Oima. So it's unfortunate. But for you, ladies and gentlemen who are here this evening, you're making the country proud. You know, Uganda is going into huge industrialization, and you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. You may not be at the front, but you know, we know that you're doing a great job. Some of us will know. So allow me to invite another speech, but this one is from a gold sponsor. So I'll ask you to clap before they come. They put in money in dollars. Yeah, not in Uganda shillings, in dollars. So this is Technology Research Network Limited. Yes, they put in money in dollars to this dinner. They are committing more money next year to a bigger venue. Please, let me also make sure that I mention this, because my boss asked me to ask you, when you come here, I forgot to ask you, Joel, next year will you host the budget? We will have the venues, but can you host the budget? So please, when you come here, as a gold sponsor, can you please triple and also call on your big friends? We want to confirm next year from here. So, but thank you for this year.
All protocols observed. My name is Anthony Otsiba. I am Safety Environment Quality Supervisor for TRN. TRN is the Technology Research Network. As you have heard that we put in money in dollars, please don't expect a lot, but let's the difference. And it's true, because currently we have some projects going on with one of our client companies, and that is UPL, and we have a $2 million project that is expanding a fire hydrant. Whatever we are talking here is related to health and safety. Because when you talk about fire hydrant, we are talking about how to fight health risks in case of fire. TRN, we are located in Buto, Mayogerere. I know all of you should be interested. I'm not going to say if you're interested, but all of you are interested. You will come to Buto, and that's why you will find us. We major in 3 aspects, and that's mechanical, electrical, and civil. So, and we know the reason why all of you are here is because of those 3 aspects. And I'm sure no one walked from this home area to come here to use the car. That's mechanics. So we deal with mechanics, electrical, and civil works. Currently, we have 3 major clients, that is Uganda breweries. I'm very sure if everybody here can look at the table, they are going to see some product that is from Uganda breweries. If you don't have a UG, huh? I think every table has a UG. Yes. We do mechanical maintenance in this company, electrical and civil works currently, because this company is a 24/7 operating company. Anytime machines can break down and they'll say, where is TRN? Where are you? We have an issue here, we need a mechanic, we need a maintenance. Are you available? Sometimes we deal with critical thinking, and we have this man here is called Senyonga. He doesn't sleep. Anytime a call comes from UPL that we have a breakdown, is awake and has reached with the team. That's what we do. We want to make Uganda in such a way that we are in this technology regime. We upgrade and we go with the world. So currently, we have projects that are ongoing, as I mentioned before. We have a water project that's getting water from Lake Victoria and bringing it to UPL. We also have some client companies that we deal with. Apart from UPL, we have some other companies. That's like the nice house of plastics. Nice house of plastics, and you know what they do. We want to appeal to the Petroleum Authority of Uganda that we are also interested in the petroleum sector. Because whatever is happening in the oil industry, I'm sure we are going to help so much when it comes to mechanical maintenance, when it comes to electrical and civil works. As engineers, just as all of you know, we don't talk a lot, all our works is critical thinking. So, for more information, we have flyers. We hope all of you have gotten this. TRN, we have flyers. Anytime, we can work with you. Any company, we can work with you. We can do anything. So we are glad that you are with us. We thank SHAU for organizing this and making us to feel also part of the sponsor, as they say we pay dollars. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. I know that someone from SHAU will come, to pick your thoughts on the commitments of next year, which is just a few days away. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that we are together. Please, the drinks. Who is taking care of this table? Yes. This table is, I don't know, people are active, but the bottles are not active. This table. Yeah, so, I don't know, SHAU, I would like to throw you a challenge as we invite a speech from LMS. How about 2024? You do us a cost of a national assessment on the cost of safety and health. What Ugandan companies and government, loses in safety and health related cases, a national assessment, because which can actually come from your different sectors and provide it and maybe raise it. Because I think we do not know. We don't know that that's where we lose money. Then you will do a back-to-back, or if you had a health and safety professional and then standards, this is how much you would actually save. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was a trick to have LMS speak towards the food. These guys do the ISO certifications, and I'm told that they also paid in dollars for this dinner. So this was a trick to bring the big guns, Like I told you, we are headlining, SHAU is headlining a conference. That will be the first, right? Next year. So then we have the dinner, which is going to be in a bigger place. We shall host the venue, but you host the budget. Yes, so I'm encouraging, speeches of the representatives to see where we are going. So allow us to receive a speech from a representative from LMS Certification Services, platinum sponsors of this dinner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Representing LMS this evening is Joshua Holy. However, but MC and the team in here, I would request that we do something that should have been done at the beginning. I request somebody to be that role because we're not safe. Please, go Alex, take charge.
Please let's have ourselves. Have a prayer.
voting times, make it as simple as possible for the board to understand.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us here and help us collaborate issues that will build our nation and at the same time give us a we gather here in the knowledge that we're going to get information that's going to be useful to developing ourselves and this nation. We pray all this for Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Brother Alex, once again. Good evening, our distinguished guests, to include the Honorable Member of Parliament, representation from the Federal Authority of Uganda, and the key organizers of this event here, that is SHAU, plus all of you that have made it to this place today. It is important to recognize your presence, reason being that the function is only seen as fruitful if it has been attended. And I must say, you're not coming in large numbers, but you come in large quantities. So please, you're free to clap for yourselves. Once again, for those that have met in the past, the names haven't changed. I'm still known by the name of Joshua, Robbie, and I hope you're happy to see me. But in case you're not, please, you're free to smile. Otherwise, you're looking good. I hope you are as healthy as you are here today. And I hope the organizers in here have ensured that we are safe as we stay here today. It's important to thank the body who has safely enabled us to get here. The reason being that I'm very much aware that there are quite a number of people that would have wished to be here, but for some reason, they haven't made it. Actually, this is a little bigger than those that are represented today, but for a number of reasons, they haven't made it here. But for those that have made it, it's important to thank them. Otherwise, it is not a speech day. We just have a few words to share with you today. We simply want you to get to know who exactly we are as elegance certification services. For starters, what you need to know is that we're a humble company that has been in existence in Uganda since 2019. And we are into certification and training, specific training for the system standards. Our roots are in the UK, that's United Kingdom. When I say UK, somebody at one point was told that that person uses things from UK, all the clothes are UK. And somebody was like, hey, are you saying you got a book? This time around it is not so. It is the United Kingdom that we are roots are. Right now we have our presence in a couple of our countries. The number of our talk to Egypt, India, Korea, among others. If you check on our website, you get to go exactly register our presence globally, but we are global. Otherwise, what do we do? Our primary objective is really to offer safety to life of people, then property, and then the environment. But this we can through provision of quality services, specifically for trainings, assessment, and certification. The number of management systems. These include management systems like occupational health and safety, that is the reason as well for us we're here today. Then quality management systems, environmental management systems, information safety management systems, there are quite a number. These you can get to know, of course, when you get to look at the number of brochures that have been shared, but there are quite a number anyway. Otherwise, like I mentioned, we have a company that's been in existence in Uganda, has been just 4 years down the road. But since I've been here, we've been able to fix and grow and make a couple of companies succeed in what they do. These include, of course, a number of them that hold turnkey positions in the oil and gas sector. They include, of course, better companies. We're handling container warehouse for Uganda. We're handling nice housing plastics. A couple of engineering companies, and I'm happy to say that I'm able to see a number of companies that have aided in this. Please, we appreciate the fact that you trusted elements of certification services to be with you or be part of the journey regarding management system implementation and ISO certification. Otherwise, as mentioned, we also do what we call customized training in the above mentioned management management systems. And this we do specific to ISO management system, lead implementation management system training. Then we do lead auditor lead auditor training. We'll also do general health and safety trainings, to include also the internal auditor trainings. Now, we'd like to ask you to actually task one Alex to take us through a simple moment as to why you would not overlook elements. Why would you look at another company and leave elements? In other words, he's going to take you through why elements is the lead in regard to the game that we play. But Alex, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, many of the faces here biggest programs that is the virus out. Yes, and some now, some of the benefits of this management system is not. For example, I don't think you can simply work in the oil and gas industry if you don't have a management system. It is one of the areas that is seriously asked about. You will also not have a functional business with some of the main contractors associated with the oil and gas industry. Unless you hold a management system. And what the key management systems are made for? Environment management system, quality management system, system. Now, many of these areas are new to this country. So, LMS has got a team. For the team you see standing in front of here are actually implementers of these systems to make sure that they work. This team here also are trainers of the standard requirements. Most of these management systems are meeting standard requirements, and the organizations that work for meeting those standard requirements. So the benefits of meeting the standard management requirements of the management systems that have been mentioned here are key for you to perform effectively in the areas where you work. I'm happy to say that some of the key members here in this room, Total Energies, are some of the companies that are very, very particular that management systems. So I'd like to encourage everyone, and also encourage companies out there to take on this management system so that we improve the way we do our things. We are tired of being briefcase companies. Okay? You fix a gentleman who speaks very well, his entire organization is in his briefcase. Things shouldn't work that way. I want to thank SHAU for organizing this function, get together, so that we can know exactly what services are offered and how best these services are help us start to grow. Thank you very much.
Another close for LMS. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the next speech is from Total. Total, as they come, please, can you give them a round of applause as I tell you. A number of you were following the pressure from France, and many people thought actually France would eventually throw in the towel and leave. Total has stood with Uganda in the oil and gas sector. I'm not preaching to you all the things, at the point where they would have left. But one of the things that Total has intentionally done is to shape the direction of health and safety through the national content. There are trainings and workshops of the national content, to which a number of you are members of the national content. Yes, so give a round of applause for Total before he speaks. It's an honor. The pressure was coming. I remember that the moment when I was there, I was talking about you met the president, and then the president says, so the question was, is this environmental activist? Are you going to pull Total from Uganda? You're still funding it? I said, well, I mean, They got money from wherever they got it. It's a private company. If they want to stay there, they can still. That was a very big win for us as a country. It was a big pressure. UK picked on it, but Total stayed there. So thank you so much from me and from me. From me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MC. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. They gave us how many? 5 minutes? I'm trying to use 4. If you could help me time us. As Total Energies, we are really pleased to be part of this, to take part in this particular, I think you call it the inaugural dinner. Okay? We've taken a very huge step, as it says, to make sure that we work together with the government and develop our oil and gas resource. Now, in developing that, I sometimes pride myself in stating that if you don't know about Total Energies, then you're not really into health and safety. Okay? We might be employing the biggest number of health and safety officials in this country at the moment. Would I be right? So when EnviroSub comes and says they have a health and safety person, who is your main client? What? Very important. So everyone who holds the mic and is able to play a gold sponsorship should be working for Total Energies. I'm trying to make it as fun. Total Energies is not only about oil and gas. I hope you all know that we have what we call the energy transition happening. So we'll be going into other spaces. You'll be seeing us in a lot of things like solar. I think we have the best solar lights in the country. The answer should be yes. Okay? Very pleased to be here. Very pleased to come and have fun with you. I hope that you will stay alive long enough, staying safe until the next dinner. Thank you very much. Where is the MC? I think I spoke faster than they expected.
I wanted to give more time to Total, but he said everything that I honestly expected. So please give a hand to Total. They are likely to be the biggest employers. That means it's their flagship of safety and health. Uganda, they are doing it. So, they are cheering there to Total. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told that Honorable would like to go something because I wanted to take you to dinner so she can dinner with us. But then she says she could speak and then either dinner with us or physically or in spirit. Now, allow me to invite our interim president and chairperson for SHAU, Mr. Uramboga Godfrey. He will invite Honorable at the end of this presentation.
Thank you so much, MC, tonight. Good evening, members. Good evening, everyone. I hope you've said hi to a neighbor. Have you? You may be staying with a neighbor and you've not even greeted, you don't have contact, you don't. Why have you come for dinner? We are here to celebrate some of the success of achieved. First and foremost, allow me to introduce myself. Godfrey Wamboga is my name. Godfrey Wamboga is Managing Director for Host Consults Uganda Limited, a company that has been formed on 5 pillars. OSH, that is occupational safety and health, environment, quality, security, and HR consultants. I'll not go into details. Anything to do with consultants in regard to that, Host Consults Uganda Limited is a key player in this country. And so far, it's about 10 years doing that work. For the HR consultancy, to members who are here, just know that if we make an advert and you're going to be interviewed for any occupational health and safety, it is going to be a must. For you to be shortlisted, you must be a member of SHAU. So those are notes for you to take home. Me being here is not to discuss about the company. It's basically to take you through, I'll take you briefly through SHAU, how we started and where we are. And then the current president will also have his word to say. First and foremost, we are so much privileged to have the Honorable Minister. Thank you for sparing some time to be with us today. We are grateful. To The commissioner, we are really privileged to have you here today. To members, I know we can make apologies ourselves because we delayed to start, but still it is worth the while. We are really moving ahead. SHAU. When did SHAU start? SHAU dates back in some years back. I vividly remember in 2013, I started by forming a WhatsApp group, and I wanted to mobilize safety professionals, people who have that urge and desire for safety. I managed to get only 8 people and 9 people. I'm like, now what should I do? I decided to give it at a standstill. That's the time when I said, okay, as I plan to look at this, let me come up with a company, which I've already mentioned, I will not repeat it. So I made that company, and I'm like, let me first push it and see. Still, I felt I was not contented. So I was like, no, we need to have at least a voice for safety professionals. Some countries have associations in safety that are really doing well. Uganda had none. And yet when you look at the health and safety of Uganda, we are really trading down. Looking at working places, work environment, road safety, mention it all, we are doing really badly. So to me, I was like, no, we need to do something. So it came a time I met one person I want to recognize. It's called Shaban Bogere. So Shaban Bogere, I think, is a key player in this formation. When I met Shaban Bogere, I think it was 2019, I had the same idea, he had the same idea. So we were two, we met, and he was like, no, God, if I trust you, can at least come up with something. So he instructed me, okay, he requested me to come up with a constitution for SHAU. So I'm like, okay, fine. So he kept on monitoring me. How far have you moved? How far? I tried to benchmark on a number of associations in the different countries, such that we come up with something that is really recognizable. So we are here because of an idea of people who at least stood with us and came up with that idea. So we are celebrating a decision that was made some years back. Members, what am I saying here? Listen, the decision you make right now, it will put you to another level in the few years to come. So what decision are you making? What role are you playing? So we are here with the founding members. We had, if I'm to vividly remember, we had about 19 founding members. So the 19 founding members, I applaud you. I think we need to clap for them, because without them, we wouldn't be here. There are men, I will not mention them, but among them is our current president for SHAU, Mr. Edgar, and other key players who played a key role. We had key people who spared their time and money to look for signatures, because the bureaucracies of registering an association wasn't an easy thing. So it took us time. But finally in 2002, January, we managed to pedal through. However, going through, allow me in a special way, thank our current commissioner. Without him, without his guidance, I think we would still be trading. I made a lot of calls to him, physical meetings. By then, I think we had online meetings. It was COVID time, 2019. I would call him, I want to meet you. He was like, no, at least we need to organize this. So he really played a good role in guiding us to come up with this association. Thank you so much, sir. Leaving that apart, in a special way, the interim team, I think we came up and selected an interim team to run this process, and there were 4 people, if I'm to recall. I personally being the interim president and chair for the association. We had Alina, who was the treasurer, and right now the current vice chair who spoke before you, she was assistant treasurer, and then another person that have run out of my mind. However, I'm so grateful I'm so grateful for the interim team because that interim team shaped the SHAU we see now. We started an idea, and that idea I want in a special way to appreciate and thank the current leadership or the current team. Thank you so much in a special way. Without you guys and the organization and leadership, I think we wouldn't be here. So I have to really appreciate and thank you for so far so good. To the sponsors, I will not mention the sponsors. Some of them have already spoken. I'm really appreciative and I thank you. Thank you for partnering with us as SHAU and thank you for supporting SHAU. We ask for more. You've done more, but we ask for more. Thank you so much on that. In a special way, can you allow me appreciate and thank one journalist? He's a doctor. He's called Henry Mwebesakes. He's a journalist who has decided to say, come what may, I feel safety and environment or safety is a key in the country, and he has really supported and been with us in all whatever we do. Could you please stand up for at least and give a clap for him? He has freely sponsored, he has a program on some of the radio stations, and he says so long as you're ready to speak about health and safety, he's willing to give you some airtime. They call it airtime, I guess. Do they call it airtime? So feel free to interact with him, feel free to get time, and we publish SHAU and safety as a whole. Taking you straight to our theme tonight, is about building a safer tomorrow. How do we build a safer tomorrow? I think looking at my introduction, the company is bringing us to a safer tomorrow. Training and competence is bringing us to a safer tomorrow. However, what plays key here is one, policy formulation and regulations. We have enough in the country. I can probably say we have enough. Are they enough? Do we need more? I can say we need more. So the technocrats, you have a lot of work. But as SHAU and everyone who is here, I want to challenge you. Are you playing your role? Safety is not for a single individual. SHAU has come out to say we need safety in the country, we need to publicize safety, and we need a safe country. But are we going to manage without the support of every person? I can say no. We need the support of the government, we need the support of the Minister of Labour and Gender, we need the support of every person. So play your part. What part are you playing? Are you playing a key role? You're training, you're doing what? Are you doing a key role that is really required for this, to build a safer tomorrow? So we have a role to do. So we may have a number of policies and regulations in the country. How are we implementing them? What is the implementation level? Let's go into implementation. Are we implementing them? How best can we implement it? So, collaborating with SHAU, it will be a key role in having a safer tomorrow, out sensitizing. So SHAU, to the SHAU team, current leadership, you've played your part, but you have a key role to play to have this more successful. What I do think can shape a better tomorrow is mindset. How is the mindset of people? How is the mindset of the workers we are working with? Some of you here, you may be here, but you're not even registered members of SHAU. But we thank you that at least you're here with us. And I pray that SHAU is very accommodative, that every member of the public can become, and a particular category can become a member. So we can accommodate everyone. It's not that only the same individuals can be SHAU members. Taking you back, how we are shaping a better tomorrow, how we wish to shape a better tomorrow, I want to still thank the leadership. Today is appreciating. Maybe sometime back we should have some other things to discuss with you outside of this, but today is appreciation. This group right now, in 2002, that was last year, we had about 100 registered official members. So as I speak now, in less than a year, handing over leadership to him, he has doubled the numbers. We are about 210, if I'm to vividly recall. So this is a good way. And these members are really focused members who are pushing SHAU, not only within their work organization, but across the board. When you look at in terms of development numbers of WhatsApp, we have, in fact, our WhatsApp group is saturated. We have 1,200, I think, it's already saturated. We cannot onboard, but I think I request the new leadership to come up with another group because we have so many people. But what has been the challenge? We have a challenge that we have been having a number of masqueraders. Sorry to use the word masqueraders. We have many people who say they are safety people, but in actual sense, they don't have the component of safety in them. They really lack something in them. And SHAU, to appreciate it furthermore, in building a safer tomorrow, they have really tried to come up with some particular training online to equip everyone to have some knowledge in at least occupational health and safety, which is very, very, very important in shaping a better tomorrow. We need to do more because whereas we have tried to tackle the social media broadly, the social media now knows what SHAU is. What about the local members? What about the local people? We are still challenged. We have more to play. And I want to ask that we need to do more to the current team to shape a better tomorrow, under which our objective resonates with the theme you selected yourself. We really need to do more. The government, I know, is willing, is doing its part, but we need to also do more. So we need to have some kind of visibility. Are we visible in the community? Are we visible in the public? Which activities are we doing that will make SHAU visible? Because you cannot shape a better tomorrow when the knowledge is just within the SHAU members and the SHAU associates. So we need to spread this gospel of health and safety if we are to really build a safer tomorrow. There are countries that have made it and they are really moving faster. I know we may have started late, but so far I can say with proud mind that we are really moving in the right direction with the help of the leaders in the Ministry of Labor and Gender and the Parliament to pass laws. My request, if we are to really shape a better tomorrow or have a better tomorrow, as the theme for today, one, we had had a number of discussions where we had requested that we need at least to have a regulation of the occupational health and safety practitioners. At the moment, we don't have any regulation. And this SHAU can be an instrument of power. You can take it to pass it as an instrument of power, and it's my request to the Honorable Member from Ministry of Work, Honorable Margaret, that you can table this to be an instrument of power where we can really set up something and we have a proper recruitment of safety practitioners in the country. This is one of the key things that will really help us to shape a better tomorrow. Without that, we shall have a lot of masqueraders that I talked about, saying they are safety consultants, safety practitioners, but in actual sense, the only safety they know is a fire extinguisher, and perhaps I really don't know. I do not want to take a lot of time. What I want to commend or say is that we really managed to move towards our constitution that we constructed, and in February 2022, we managed to hold an annual general meeting under which the current president and his team leadership took power. I want to, as I conclude, I want to maybe just say that the founding members who managed to attend this SHAU meeting, can you really stand up and people recognize your effort? Just stand up. Founding members. Please, just come and join me. Founding members, if you know you're among the founding members, yes, Nicodemus come. In fact, Nicodemus is one of the key personas. He has a company called Nikosha, and the first SHAU t-shirt is sponsored freely. We are really grateful. We are really grateful for all the interim members, all founding members, Okay, maybe others will be joining us late. So these four gentlemen standing before you, all three gentlemen, including I myself, they were among the founding members of SHAU, and we are here because of you guys. Because if you didn't play your role, if you did not do the right decision at that time, that decision pushed us to this level. And I thank you. You can take back your seats. Without taking time, I had also made some requests some time back that in the new SHAU Amendment Act, which I know is being drafted, I don't know whether it has already been presented, we had requested that we need a clause that talks about SHAU as an association that is shaping the country, that is really making the country move in the right direction. We have a lot that we are going to do. We shared a number of ideas. I know today is not to talk such kind of things. It's just to celebrate the SHAU. So I may have gone into details. My apologies for going deep into details, but that's the bit I can share. So at this moment in time, allow me to invite the Honorable Member of Parliament, Honorable Margaret Asia, to come and address us and say something about SHAU. Thank you for being with us. You're most welcome, madam.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity and the leadership of SHAU, and I know that there are some committees also, and they have leadership, and everybody, actually the members. Thank you that you have given me the opportunity to address you. Sorry, I had forgotten the commissioner, with due respect. And my name, I think I've been heard, but I'm Ramshinda Margaret Namuniru. I'm a member of parliament. I represent the workers. And as workers, I'm a trade unionist, the founder of Uganda National Teachers Union, and I served them in the capacity of the chair for 13 years. And as a reward, then many decided that I should be joining the race. And so I'm serving now parliament as a workers representative for the second time, because the last 10th parliament I was there, and in this parliament doing my work for the workers. So anything touching the workers, I really feel privileged that I listen and see whether I can add a brick on whatever we are discussing. At parliament, I sit on several committees. I'm on appointment committee, and when you are on a committee of appointment, then you get another. So I am also on the climate change and the, of course, gender, labor and social development, because that's my parent home or ministry. And then also I chair the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on Quality Education, because where I come from, I want to serve until maybe God calls me as a teacher. So that's why I chair that forum, and you mobilize people, and then make sure that you call others to join you, those who have a similar mind. So we are about 102 on that forum. Other than that, I'll be brief. I'm also the person that moved a private members bill entitled the Markets Bill 2022. And I moved the private members bill because of the way I had seen the market. I wanted to repeal it, and I have succeeded in repealing, because the one we had was of the act which we had was of 1942. So I don't know, I think it was by God's grace that whereas Parliament has been there, nobody had ever thought about it. And this Parliament passed it, and then Also, the President assented to it on 25th February this year. So it's now an act of Parliament. And after that, there is protocol. For me, I was a legislator, but we pass on to the executive, and I handed over to the executive, who is the Minister of Local Government. And so now it is the one executing what we agreed on. Why the markets bill? It's why I was concerned because, one, the children there, they are living they are living in a very cumbersome and appalling environment, because the mothers, who are the majority, go with those children. But at times when you are walking, you see something scratching you and you think maybe it's a snake. Or when you see a baby seated and it's raining below the table and the water, bad water is going through, So it was of concern to me. And so in that bill, the most important part is that we, at least people accepted that we put a clause that the mothers in the market should have a breastfeeding room. So, and it was bought. So we think that they because they are poor, so the poor are the majority. At least when they gang up and they are about 3 or 4 who are breastfeeding, they can get a room where they can compete. They can contribute and get someone to look after the children wherever they will be in that room, and someone to remind that it's so and so has woken up, come and breastfeed this baby. Because when you leave the child at home, you know what has been happening. So that one we want, but also we agreed that in the markets, the people of high caliber or with the high titles should not get a store in the market. It should be those who deserve to be there should be the ones. But in the past we had RDCs, head teacher of an institution, and so many others, LC5 having 20, 30, I would say, small shops and others. So we reduced that also. But I also, after that, then I moved on to another bill, and I'm on leave. And this time, it's the Human Resource Management Bill. I love those people so much, but most of them don't have a similar mind. Because when you talk about a profession, you are so talking about people who are knowledgeable, who went to schools and universities, and they have common knowledge. But we have many of them are teachers, history, geography, others are lawyers, others, you say anything, but they are not professionals because they don't have a similar mind when decision making, when they are taking decisions. So that's why we thought that with the teams that are moving with, that we thought that it is important that we professionalize ourselves. If we are saying they are professionals, then they need that, we need to assess at what point should they go and have that common knowledge. You have heard also teachers, the government decided that all the teachers with the diplomas must go back to school, and the government is not paying. But we know that these people, at least they have jobs. They can find maybe a weekend and also another day, evening, and they sharpen the profession. Otherwise, we shall have many issues, because when I look at management, where I come from, but also I look at the other side. When you are not all professionals of same mind, then you are bound to have issues, and then we have as many as 1,500 cases of workers at the industrial court. And so we want to see that we can reverse that. But other than that, I want to say I'm delighted also to speak before people who are sympathetic, who are looking at Uganda in another category where with the support, because we have a lot of challenges. We talked about road accidents. There are so many. So what do we do? Is it the roads? Is it the cars? What is happening? Bulisa, I've always thought about the people of Bulisa, but at least today I'm contented that there is a team that is concerned about the environment in which they are living. I only now, maybe when I sleep tonight, it will be only KCCA, because if it is where they are keeping the rubbish there, where is a dumping place. But we imagine if you have children there and they have been there for 15, 20, up to 20 years, what kind of health are we talking about? So we need to think beyond that. In agriculture, we also have the GMOs. We have heard about them. That's another challenge, because many of us are dying of cancer. We just keep saying, even the other one, even the other one, even my brother. But what kind of food are we eating? So that's an area also that we need to look at. Otherwise, you have had also the mental health issues. And it was alarming when someone said they had done research. I don't know whether it was yes right or not, but they are saying that when you are 4 people, it is likely that one of you is not enough. So you can look at the population of 40 million people, and we are saying one of the, at least a number out of 40, 10 are not steady. Where are we going? So those are some of the areas that we talk about. And I thank the Lord so much, because after giving me all that work, I'm also a head of Leyte, St. Andrew's Church Bukoto. So, thank you. So when you work for Caesar, you must also work for your Lord. So I thank you, and I think there is a lot that we can do together. But what I know, that the executive of our ministries should work double hard, because the bills that we have, the acts that we have in place, most of them were written in 2006. We talk about the health and safety, occupational health and safety is one of them. The labor laws, which manage the workers, or which are meant for the workers' relationship with the employer, Employment Act, all of them, it's a heap of 2006, because the workers went to YLO and complained that for us we are stuck, nothing is going on, and so there was pressure that came, and all these were written and passed in 2006. So we need to revise and let us put more pressure, so that also we don't lose out on the health and safety bill. I thank you so much once again for inviting me, and I can be a good stakeholder and a pattern as far as legislation is concerned. God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I think that is a blessing, by the way, you never know. And the reshuffle you can easily, yeah. I think I will not add much. What I want to leave with you is that we need to do more. And the decision we make today is the decision that will put us in the right direction. So let's think right, we shall be in the right direction. When we think it wrong, we shall be in the wrong direction. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you so much for your words of blessing and then eye-opening. When I was listening to you and you talked about 1942, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, what is that? So we need to open more doors and to see, we could be, tied by a rope that we can actually, grab. So I've been asked that, Honorable, that SHAU has a gift for you, and yes, and I would like to invite His Excellency the President, SHAU. Your Excellency, please come here, and I invite Honorable. And Honorable, as you receive the gift, please also would like to ask you to bless the meal, since you said you were a little late on the other side.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's bad to talk without greeting people. Honorable Margaret, our patient, our workers MP representative, I want to thank you for honoring this day. SHAU is very grateful, and therefore we are giving you just a token of thanks, a small gift. Tomorrow when you are legislating, make sure you write something to SHAU.
Let's bow our heads in prayer. Lord, my Father, we thank you because you are the leader of all of us. We thank you that we are able to come together and you have given us this opportunity. Who are we, Lord? Because there are many others who would have wanted to do it, but they have not succeeded. But because you are in our midst, it has been possible for everyone of us to come. And I pray that what they have prepared for us to eat this evening, may we have the energy to eat it. May we have also the ideas as we eat. And may you bless us and bless the people that have brought us together. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord.
Allow me to ask the SHAU team to lead Honorable to the dinner side, but also the SHAU team to follow Honorable on the other side. We'll do some quick photo shoots on the other side as
Good evening, everyone. So we're going to have a photo moment with the SHAU team, the SHAU leaders, the WASPAC leaders, and the TOHASA leaders. WASPAC is Workplace Safety Association from Kenya. And then we have the team from Tanzania. So we shall have a moment with Honorable, and then from there we'll go straight to dinner, and then the rest will follow in order. Thank you.
so the SHAU team will come back to pick tables to serve dinner. But allow me to invite SHAU to please follow Honorable on the other side and for a photo shoot. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Bon appétit tout le monde. Mikolo mibale bandaka nasala nyonso mambo nazwa yo sembola ekokabola biso apengi mpe alesa yo moma selengoladi mabe evasa Samo vertige salinga zele Maudiameziki makila ya zata esopani molimo ekoti kaina Kaina Everybody be happy. Enjoy our dinner. Zelemo emaranga iwa koliko Ekoki yo deside amo motino wanda Zele Batela bibeko ngana koka isayo Soki yo bedisi elo bakoma seka Ngana diluga likanga mingina kache Zila bibi Basalela bana yo lekita boso
I'm the Finance Secretary of WASPAC, but I've been reminded that my role ended at Busia border and that I should not control them from here. In Kenya they call me Felix Waloto. I did the local tagout. I want to say thank you so much to SHAU President and the team. You guys started this. They visited us. We were actually joking. Ugandans don't like being joked about. And there came several of them. And we've decided to actually give back, and this should be the spirit. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go with 2 or 3 of you here. So thanks.
Thank you. So we are very delighted to be here on behalf of entire WASPAC members. They couldn't be able to come here. We have over 500 members, but by virtue of us being here, they are all well represented, and they have sent their greetings from Kenya. Do you receive their greetings? Mr. Commissioner, last week I also passed by the head of Safety Department in Kenya, Dr. Musa Nyandusi, who is the Secretary OSH, and he also passed his greetings to SHAU team and SHAU members. He sent me with a message that as safety professionals, we need to be heard and seen. There are several events that happen outside here, and since we have joined these amazing societies and associations, we should not keep quiet, but we need to come to the table. We need our voices to be heard, and we need to be seen. We need to take our place so that we can contribute towards promoting health and safety initiative and health and safety activities in the country. Indeed, SHAU is really doing a great job. They have organized a lot of webinars, trainings, sensitization, including the very vulnerable sector of the border, which is a great job. They are doing an amazing job, and you're on the right track. My fellow president, Mr. Edgar Kaijuka, this is just amazing. I know we've had a lot of conversations, and we are at advanced level of forming East African Safety Congress, which is going to be even a bigger thing than just SHAU, WASPAC, or TOHASA. We are going to be one big umbrella team so that we can do big activities, bigger events, bigger projects with one aim of promoting occupational safety and health and ensuring safety at all our workplaces. So thank you. We are happy to be here. We hope you are going to interact more, and I'm sure those who have taken NEBOSH courses, you've heard about David Ongesa. I sit in the NEBOSH Syllabus Review Committee. I'm also one of the panelist judges for NEBOSH Scholarship representing the continent of Africa. And it's going to be a night of interaction, networking and sharing. So I'm looking forward to interact with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President. Let me pass it to my right, the President of Tanzania, to ask.
Thank you very much, Mr. President Edgar. Thank you very much, team. I am so honored to be here. Good evening. All protocols observed. My name is Caroline Baraza. I am from Tanzania. It's my first time here in Kampala, and I am yet to enjoy because I arrived at 11 and went to sleep, but now I'm awake, so I am very awake. Yeah, and thank you very much, SHAU team. I am so honored, and TOHASA started in 2020. We are 13 founding members, and we are still in recruitment. We are taking members, and I would love also to ask you if you have any other professionals in Tanzania, regardless whether they're Tanzanian, whether they're not, you can connect them with me personally so they can also join our association. As East African chapter, I am so honored to be part of this. And when SHAU and Kenya, Uganda and Kenya consulted us about this big thing ahead, we were so honored, and we said no, we are not going to miss this, and we grabbed the opportunity and joined the team. And we are committed to this East African chapter, and we are going to work together. And as engineer said, yes, the next one will be in Tanzania, and I personally invite you all to join us. And when we are interacting here, I'll be giving you my number, so you can save my number so that you can see and view our status and be updated. And during the event, you all welcome in Tanzania. Thank you very much, and good evening.
Wow, thank you very much. You can go and have seats. But Maria, there is a reason why I made Mariaka remain. Now, this Oga is an Igbo man. Mariaka looked for me from LinkedIn, followed me on WhatsApp, tried to make me, until when I said this Kenyan, let me just give him listening ear, and I had to listen to him. So I promised him that I will get him a wife in Uganda. So now he's calling himself an in-law even before paying the bride price. But thank you very much. Mariak is a very wonderful person. You see, the chairperson had to come from KFDA, that is Kingfisher, all the way, but he had to make it. He's here. He's the one who was represented by Doreen, the vice chairperson. So it shows the commitment that we have put into this. And we know, we go knock, but when we knock, when we fail together. When we win together. There is no one who is saying that that Edgar is working alone. No, we are working as a team. And thank you very much. Now the organizing committee can remain, and the other people can go. The organizing committee, there is also members from our members who were part. Julia and Belinda. But our members know how. And that's why you see this committee, even it has part of SHAU members who are not even top management. But these people have worked tirelessly, and they've made this function possible. You guys, doing this thing for the first time, and you attract all these sponsors, you should look up for these people. Look up for these guys, these people. What they are doing is great. And please continue the spirit. I love to appreciate whenever I have an opportunity to appreciate, I do appreciate. And all of you, I appreciate you. After this, I will call you for a presidential lunch so that we can see how to take SHAU to the next level. But thank you very much. I also want to bring you to speed that as SHAU started in February, this management that you see started in February, but we've been able, from the 80 people that were in SHAU, we are now 230. It shows you the efforts that we've put in but also members. You've attended our webinars and the LinkedIn sessions. It is all our members who are conducting them. We are not paying them any penny. You get it? It shows you the commitment that people have. Commissioner, I want to bring to attention that the people you see here are committed members. Committed to the extent that they want to change the atmosphere of safety in the country. As SHAU, we are a platform of professionals who have the same goal of ensuring that our workplaces are safe from all hazards to do with our workplaces, so that our workers are safe, and whatever they are doing it in a safe manner for the socio-economic development of this country. And we support the work and the laws so that they can be implemented in our workplaces. So for us, we are there to support, we are supporting the OSHA Act. But also, I want to thank the Commissioner, because we've been having several engagements and he has been supportive. He has never let us down. Even when he's not in office, he will say, let this person handle you. But every engagement we have set with our Commissioner, it has been successful. Thank you very much, and please continue doing this. While we were in Kenya, Kenya flagged off the conference to Uganda. And as of 2024, we are hosting the first ever occupational health and safety conference in Uganda, and it is an East African conference. So next year, in June, the conference is in Uganda. We shall be giving you information about the conference. Sponsors, now you are going to shine in East Africa. We are giving you a platform to shine in East Africa, not only in Uganda. You see, we've been able even to bring in the companies from East Africa. Kai's Consortium. It has its roots in Kenya, but they are opened in Uganda. But we met them from WASPAC conference, and they have been able to sponsor this event. There is Carrotan. Fabian and Charlotte. It is also a company from Kenya. They are our bronze sponsors, and it shows you the commitment that and the relationships that we are making. That notwithstanding, I want to tell you that as we come to such events, we need to take a leave. A leave of us being able to go in our places and make a difference. Let's not come and eat and drink and say SHAU is going, but when we are not making an impact in our places. It will only make sense if what we are taking through these webinars and what our members are sacrificing to give knowledge to the public be able to reach out to our places. Not only that, we are partnering with private institutes, institutions and organizations, but also government institutions and organizations to ensure that we keep the atmosphere alive. And this is because we believe that it is not only in workplaces where we have these problems, but also outside our workplaces we are facing the same. So that is our main thing. And we believe that if we are working together, we are all going to reach our main goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take much of your time. Our social media platforms are clear on what we do, and we've been consistent in ensuring that we communicate to all members on everything that is happening. I will be, if I start talking about what we have been doing, I will take a whole night here. So allow me to stop here, and ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Commissioner Dosh to give his remarks. Engineer Francis Odom, my colleague, you're highly welcome. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. I had prepared 6 pages because I was told I would give a keynote speech. But I don't think it's the right time to give a keynote speech. Why? A lot of what I would have wanted to put in this has been said. But also, you look at the time of the night, it's not the best. I can also see some tables are half empty. So for those reasons, I'm going to downgrade my keynote speech to a few remarks, and I hope they'll be useful to you. I have been introduced. My name is Odom Francis Imoro. I work for the Ministry of Gender. Mark the order, please. Gender, Labor, and Social Development. As Assistant Commissioner for Occupational Health, but also holding forth as Head of Department for Occupational Safety and Health. I've seen a number of colleagues here struggling, and it's not only here, everywhere, with the name of that ministry, but it's just simple: Gender, Labor, and Social Development. Mr. President, I recognize you and your team. But first, I would like to recognize my MP, although in absentia now. She is the representative of our interest in Parliament as workers, and I think it was good that she was here. I also recognize the presence of my colleague, Joel, from PAU. I think we've been in this for quite a number of time now, for years. I appreciate it. Mr. Wamboka, I think we've been in it together for a long time. I'm glad that you're now, look at the baby, it's starting to crawl, and we'll see it growing sooner than later. I would like to take recognition of all invited guests here, especially our colleagues, led by David from Kenya and Caroline from Tanzania. It's great to have you here. Karibuni. Don't ask me anymore because I'll stop there. Okay? So, it's a day of celebration because, as previous speakers have mentioned, it's no mean achievement to have this kind of organization, especially in the period of time been told. For some of you who have got science background, or those who are engineers, you know that the aeroplane that flies you needs the biggest energy input at the stage of takeoff. It's not when it's cruising that needs that energy. And this is the stage where SHAU is. So it needs all the energy that we can mobilize to make it take off and fly. I am so honored to be here tonight to represent my ministry, and I bring greetings from the PS and also my director. Matters of safety and health at work are usually taken for granted by many people, especially those who do not understand it. But we know that the human capital, call it labor, is one of the most important, if not the most important factor of production. You could have your capital, you learn, entrepreneurship and others, but without the labor to drive those, you won't succeed. So labor, which is represented by us here as workers or employers, is very important.
And it's not just labor that's important, it has to be quality labor. And one of the factors for quality labor is the health and safety of that labor. A sick person cannot work. An injured person cannot work. So we need you to go to work when you are healthy, when you are safe, and that work should not become an impairment or a disease which you bring back home. You should bring joy to your family. And that is in essence what the ministry, through the Department of Safety and Health, is responsible for. To make sure you go to work safe and healthy and come back with joy, not with injuries and diseases. We know that the constitution that we have in Uganda, Article 39, guarantees that everyone should be working or staying in a safe and clean environment. And that is translated in many other laws, including the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 2006 and others in the petroleum sector, in the agricultural sector, and in many sectors. So we've got a framework that governs safety and health at the workplace, but also we have international conventions, and you should be aware that in 2022, just last year, the International Labour Organization declared that safety and health at the workplace is now a fundamental right. And that means that even if we have not ratified those two conventions, 155 and 187, we are obliged as members of the ILO to make sure that safety and health is upheld according to the agreement that we have in ILO. So, not ratifying does not mean we can get away with it. And we know that half of us, the population of 40-something million, are workers. And therefore, this means that issues of safety and health is very important. Like I said, I will not take you through the 6 pages. I'll just give a few comments on what we do as a department, just for you to appreciate. We do workplace registration, which is a requirement under that law, that all of you as workers or workplaces should be registered, and now we do that online, using what we call the OSHMIS, Occupational Safety and Health Management Information System. We do inspection of workplaces to ascertain the conditions of work. We do approve building plans and drawings to make sure that if this building is going to accommodate 50 participants of this workshop or dinner, we have adequate conditions like aeration, lighting, and so on. We do accident investigation and many others which are not part of it. Before I conclude, I would like to, and I hope Mr. President is listening, we have seen the fanfare, we've seen the child on, it is going to grow. As government, we are paying attention, and you've really alerted us and others here that we've been together in this. So we'd like to give you a few tidbits of what to expect SHAU to do. One of them is that you will be able to organize your members so that we can have good dialogue as government. It's important that we have a second voice to government in matters of policy. We've talked about the need to have private practitioners support the ministry in matters of OSH. It's a welcome idea. Our problem has been that we've not had the right framework. And this, I'm glad to say, as mentioned earlier by other speakers, that we are already in advanced stages of amending the OSH Act. Indeed, it is going to Parliament soon, so that this provision is catered for. And once that is done, we want to engage with you. We want to engage with you. For your information, in the Department of OSH, we have only 30 inspectors. And that should cover the 20 million workers that we have in Uganda. Simply impossible. ILO recommends an inspector worker ratio of 1 to 500. For us, we are almost 10 times that. So, Once this framework is out and approved, we hope to engage you, the private sector, and good enough under SHAU, we hope you'll be more organized so that you give the necessary support to the cause of safety and health in Uganda. So that's one. Organize your members to dialogue with government and participate to support us in matters of OSHA in the country. Someone talked about the quacks, the fake inspectors. We're aware of that, and we think that through SHAU, we should be able to rein on these fake masqueraders, because they actually spoil our names. We've heard of cases of extortion under the guise of somebody being an inspector when actually they are not. And we want to believe that with the SHAU coming up to do self-regulation in the sector, with the private sector, we will be able to rein on the masqueraders and reduce this so that we have quality output to the public. As I conclude my remarks, I would like to thank the organizers, the sponsors. I've seen a number of them. I would like to appreciate the partnership that we are starting to build with our colleagues in Kenya, in Tanzania. I hope in the conference of 2024, we shall have more. East African community is bigger than the three. Shall we have Rwanda coming on board? Shall we have South Sudan coming on board? What about DRC? And I hear Somalia is also coming on board. So we're going to be a bigger family. So let's mobilize them and have these people come on board. For our part, we give all the support. We pledge to support this kind of arrangement. And we'd like to invite you to join us in the international commemoration of the World Day for Safety and Health, which is an annual event on 28th of April. Since last year, we've ventured out of the capital city, Kampala. Last year we were in Jinja city, and this year, sorry, when I say last year, I mean last financial year, which is actually still 2023, but it was in April. So 2024, 28th April, will be in Bale City. I'd like you to note your calendars, but don't wait for that date because preparations have already started. We shall be reaching you. The good thing now, we can go through SHAU. Please come to participate in the preparations, come to exhibit your innovations, come to showcase what you've done, and share with the rest of the country. And this time, since SHAU has opened the door, we are putting our colleagues, David and Carol, on notice that you might get a call. Please respond. I would like to thank you all for inviting us, and we appreciate the partnership. We wish you all the best. Thank you very much for listening.
Can we please give another round for the Commissioner? It's a true representation of always save the best for the last. Commissioner, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you. And I know that we will definitely have more of what you wanted to say. There will be a report definitely about the activity. Then the statement, the official statement can be captured in the official report. Asante sana. Sasa, can I invite Kaylee's consortium to do just a 2 minutes of what this is and how to, as I prepare the awards? Just
Hi, good evening. Habari yenu. Yeah, I'm told Kiswahili is becoming an African language, not just East Africa. So my name is Ken Kogei, not Kaylee's consortium. Yeah, my name is Ken Kogei, and I'm part of the Kaylee's consortium team, but I wear a hat in IOSH. I'm part of the team that has been doing quite a number of organization of activities for IOSH within East Africa. And the advantage of us coming together is that the world opens its eyes and it sees the things that we do. For those of you who came to Mombasa, I think you saw the support that IOSH gave, the event. And as at now, IOSH is very much aware about this event, and they know that it's going on. And because, for the reason that we all came together for the event that was there in Mombasa, we all know that, we are also aware that IOSH has also been quite big in West Africa, and then they are also replicating the same thing in East Africa, and that means subsidizing membership. We were asked to share the list of countries which were involved in the conference in Mombasa, and I'm happy that being here allow me to mention Uganda as number 1, Kenya and Tanzania as the countries that attended the conference. So because of that, there is what we call concessionary membership, where we are given discount to join as members. So I'm not going to really give a lot of more in-depth details about it, but it will be shared with the presidents. Bwana Ongesa is very much aware. I also talked with Edgar and Toasa. So what will happen is that it will be shared to the presidents, and the presidents will broadcast the email. So I'm not a president myself, but I'm just, in Kenya we say mtu wa chini, the underground person who does the sweeping. So I do the sweeping, and this is what we've swept the floor and we've come up with. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. But recently in Kenya, mtu wa chini ni president, sio? Ruto alikuwa mtu wa chini, sio? Si ambassador mtu wa chini. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been such a wonderful audience for me as your MC. Thank you so much. The team from Uganda, the SHAU team Uganda, the teams from Tanzania and Kenya. Thank you so much. It feels good, eh? It feels good. So we'll go to the award ceremony, and this will be led by Rachel.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, thank you very much for being a good audience. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate this. Thank you to our in-laws from Kenya and our matron from Tanzania, Kara. Thank you guys for joining us. We are really happy and humbled. So we are going to be giving gifts to our sponsors, and I would like to invite the chairperson, SHAU, to help me issue the gifts to LMS, EnviroServe, Technology Research Network, and Total Energies. They will come in that order. Do we have a representative from LMS? EnviroServe. As EnviroServe comes, maybe we get someone from Technology Research. This is a small token to say thank you for supporting us. Thank you very much, Technology Research, for your support. Total Energies. Anyone from Total Energies? Total Energies? EnviroServe? EnviroServe for your support. Mr. Chairman, before you leave, maybe you will award the commissioner. Have a small gift to thank you for your sacrifices, for your time. Next, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Next, I will invite the President. President Waspa will be awarding KA2 Risk Consult and the Kosha in that order. Okay, President Waspa will be gifting Geotropic. Waspa Consult Limited. KA2 Risk Consult. And Nikosha in that order. Thank you very much for your support. Nikosha. Thank you, KA2 Risk Consult, for your support. So, as the President of HASA organizes to come here, thank you, Nikosha, for supporting us. Thank you very much. Thank you, President Waspa. President Ohasa will be rewarding ECOSEP, Finance Consult, Haley's Consortium, and Boat Control Pastries in that order. We have ECOSEP, Finance Consult, Haley's Consortium, thank you ECOSEP for supporting us. Thank you very much Finance Consult. Haley's Consortium all the way from Kenya. Thank you very much for supporting us. HSE Manager Pau prepares to come here. Thank you very much, President Ohasa. The HSE Manager Pau, the Federal Authority of Uganda, will be awarding to Ohasa, Waspa, Fabian and Charlotte, and Chanel in that order. So a representative from Ohasa. Thank you to Ohasa for already supporting us and coming through. Representative from WASPA, Fabian and Charlotte. Thank you, WASPA. Thank you to our in-laws. Fabian and Charlotte, we have a representative. Fabian and Charlotte is also a sponsor from Kenya. We are really grateful. We have a representative. Esther, maybe you can pick for Fabian. Chanel. So as we prepare to close, we'll be continue to thank you very much for your support. Thank you for coming and for staying here all through this time. As the chairperson organizing committee, proud to come. Chairperson organizing committee, you'll take the opportunity to also award our speakers. Shall have the HSE manager, Paul, Mr. Joel, and Mr. Godfrey, the interim president, in that order.
Jerusalem,
I'll hand over to the chairperson of the organizing committee for this dinner to give us
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. May love attention when I'm speaking, so that's why I'm pulling. So before I give my speech, I feel that the president had introduced the organizing committee. I'm the chairperson of that organizing committee, but it does not mean that I worked alone. So before I give my speech, I'll still request you once again. I know that it has been a struggle for the past 2 months, but we can still make it here, okay? And I'll invite you as per your duties, okay? So in the organizing committee, where I was the chairperson, we had different teams for the different activities for us to be able to achieve this. And I know and believe that it has been a success, okay? So I'll invite Rachel Natkonda and Dennis, those who are in charge of our partnerships. Is Dennis still around? Okay, so Rachel Natkonda and Dennis were in charge of partnerships and sponsorships. I'll invite Elizabeth and Julie and Bella, who is not around. Those who are in charge of the reception, the food, the decorations, and everything. So, Derek and Nicodemus were in charge of branding and publicity. And in a special way, I want to thank Nicodemus because he still sponsored all our graphics. So all the designs, whatever you see on the tables, all the adverts, all the flyers that went out were in charge of Nikosha. He also, of course, sponsored the UBC and the TV branding, okay? So Derek and Nikosha, I want to thank you for everything. Then I'll call Norman, who was in charge of safety and security, to also come forward. So if you're safe, if you've eaten good food, the food safety, the safety in general, everything. Norman was in charge of that. They say behind every successful woman, there is what? No, for me there is a set of ladies and gentlemen, and I want to appreciate you. We've all done our duties well. I know that here and there we cannot fail to have issues, but at least we've managed to handle this and to have it as a success. To everyone present, I want to appreciate you. Thank you very much. I know that SHAU is not anywhere unless you are there. You have supported SHAU in very many ways and we are very grateful. Thank you very much. My team, please clap for these people. Yes, I'm sure that everyone that you see. I'm sure that everyone that you see standing here has done something, okay? I want to appreciate you. Thank you, President. I think I'd forgotten a very important person. Sorry, Doreen. Doreen was in charge of our finances. So whatever money was collected was sent to her. I can assure you that it was used for the right purpose and the right cause. Doreen, please, come forward. Thank you for being a very good treasurer. So I'm still appreciating everyone. Whoever you see seated here has done or has played their part in ensuring the success of this dinner. It is the first ever SHAU dinner that we hold, and we are grateful for the success. For me, I believe that this has been a success, and it puts a challenge for the future events that we're going to have, because I'm sure that now we have set the bar high, that whoever is going to do anything else, you need to do to that level. So thank you very much. Of course, to our partners, TOHASA and WASPAC, we are forever grateful for the journeys, for the travels, for the nights, for the long journeys and everything. We're grateful for the support that you've rendered to us and for the cooperation. I believe, like Edgar has said, we believe in a united. Our slogan says, for a safe and healthy nation, but for me, I believe that right now we are focused not only in Uganda, but in East Africa and in Africa at large. As we grow as the East African community, we also still need to grow in the safety profession as the East African community. And it's upon us to get those communities, those countries that are not yet a part of us to be a part of us. To the sponsors for this dinner. I'm still looking for English, okay? I'm not sure if I moved with it. Somebody said that I should use man, you guys. To the platinum sponsors, EnviroSurf and LMS, we're grateful. If they're saying that money is in dollars, I don't know. The greatest currency right now is what? Euros. Okay? So to the Euro financiers, please give them a round of applause. EnviroSurf and LMS. The president thanked them, but all the chairperson organizing committee, we would not have done very many things that you see if it was not for the sponsors that we had. So it is up to me to again appreciate them. Thank you. To more partnerships. Okay? For those that did not come in, we're hopeful. Next time is your time. I'll go to the gold sponsors. Okay? So the gold sponsors, we have TRN, World Technology Research Network, and Total Energies. A round of applause for Total Energies and TRN. Thank you. To our silver sponsors, I think those are very many. So the silver sponsors, we have Finesse Consult. We have EcoSafe. We have Nikosha. We have Work Health. Geotropic Consult. K2 Risk. Payne's Consortium. Thank you very much for the dollars. We are grateful. To the bronze sponsors, okay? This name I don't even know how to mention it, but I will try, okay? Chanel Training. Fabian and Charlotte. We also had in-kind sponsors, and this cake that you see right behind, right in front of us, please. We had God's Control Pastries and Cakes, and they sponsored our cake for tonight. So like I said, for all your birthdays, for your festival cakes, everything, please reach out. Scratch my back and I scratch your back. We all love SHAU, and for those that have the interest for SHAU, please look out for those companies, and that is why I'm reading them. Me, I'm not ashamed to say it. If someone doesn't support you really, why should you put energy to them? Let us remember these companies. Every time you think of training, every time you think of that ISO certification, you know where to look. let's support the people that support us. So the cause for SHAU is greater, and I'm sure that it is not the time to address it. Someone has said that we've been focused on the professionals and the workplaces, but I can assure you that the vision that we have is much bigger. We want a safe and healthy nation, and we're not leaving anyone behind. We are not leaving any stone unturned. Whether it's the border guy, whether it's the person in the bucket, we are planning, and our 2024 annual planner really has put in place that strategic mapping to ensure that we are able to reach where we can and to make sure that the safety is spread all over time. I know we're very tired. We need to cut cake and do what? And still unwind. Someone said, where are we going? We can leave this place tomorrow. Don't worry, we are in charge. Huh? Tomorrow, instead of you not reaching your place safely, you'd rather sleep here. We already said that safety first, okay? So let us all stay and wind, but we want to appreciate you. For me, today is not a day of speeches, but it's just a day to say thank you to everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. As we prepare for the speech, I think as we prepare for the cake cutting, please, the people who are preparing for the cake cutting, in the house, we have your ETCL. Please, we have the safety manager. We're happy to have you, madam, along with your team. Please, we invite you the next time. Let me hand over to the cake team.
Can you introduce your team? Please. Our invited guests, our SHAU President, President Tohasa and Waspak.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving tomorrow at midday. It's a Sunday. We are here. The team is from Kenya and Tanzania. That team on the other table, they are here. Aye. So, we will, okay, let's raise it up. Why is the appetite so high? Tanzania. You are at home. Okay, so we will count from, this is the first SHAU dinner. So we'll count from 3 to 1. Okay? Number 3. Number 2. And when I say number 1, number 1. Please don't go. Mr. DJ, give us a mix. This team leadership, show us what you have. Mr. DJ, start from Kenya, wherever, Nigeria. Let's see what. Hey, we have Kenya, Tanzania here. Let them give us something as we wait for the cake. Aya, 20. Aya, as they wait for the cake. There's no food for free. Aya. So we have Kenya here. We have Tanzania here. We have the host Uganda. Let's go. Coming back to
nsaba